Hello, Hogzilla here again, and in today's video I'm gonna give my tips and tricks and a quick guide to playing Tropico 6 Speakeasy. So I'm gonna be pausing it a lot in this video because there is points during this video that there are a lot of rapid succession items because I like to build ahead. So I will leave a link to the full unpaused video down in the description below. But let's go ahead and get started here and select our mission. So in this one, you're trying to build up basically rum industry and then uncover a criminal kingpin. So we need to do our initial building, which will be the 3 sugar factories or plantations. And in this case, I did an extra one. Then we'll do extra rum distillery plus a manure spreader so that we can keep it on monoculture. So what I'm doing here is I am upgrading the Teamsters, upgrading the distillery, and upgrading the construction. Build a couple libraries because we want to build stuff quick, or at least research stuff quick. The key thing here is you want to set your constitution to pacifist state because that will get you more money later when you get a +10 from the allies. Then you can bring the allies to the embassy and then ask for financial assistance. So I just going to start building out the watchtower requests, which is right there. Now that's going to want a police station and a prison, so I'm going to build that, followed by a pirate cove.
Good news, President.
And then they're also going to want a customs house later, so I'm just go ahead and I'm building that now. I just kept that one rum distillery for just the requirement of having 2 rum distilleries. Then I got rid of that because what happens is you're trying to split the sugar between 2 rum distilleries, and for one, that makes everything slower getting it to the dock, and there's just really not enough sugar to go around. I mean, yeah, you could build more sugar, I guess, but you really don't have the money, especially in a speed run. I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade the logs and lumber mill. I'm going to build the pirate cove. I'm only going to need the pirate cove as long as it's requested. Then I'll be deleting it later. You want to set up your edicts. I'm just going to back that up a little bit here. So you want to get your employee of the month, followed by your penal colony. You're going to need the penal colony later if you want to get Swiss money as one of the missions. Then do prohibition and state loans. I do the prohibition because that's going to also be a requirement later. So get your employee of the month going. And now you're just waiting to get your pirate cove built so that you can do the small rum mission.
Good show. No,
So now you got the police, you got the prison, which you need to set the convict labor, which I should do in this video at some point. Then the customs house will get you +10 standing with the allies if you select it. So now you can come down here, select the allies, and you'll have enough relation points to do ask for financial aid, which gets you more money so you can build more stuff. That's all the only reason you did pacifist state. The restaurant, they're going to want a restaurant that's in a high crime area, so you can always build it near a guard tower, or you can build it by a parking garage. So that's what I'm doing here.
Some say that.
Okay, I have the pirate cove. I'm just going to get the 250 on rum. And also, one other thing when getting rid of that rum distillery is that allows you to have, I think it's 4 employees. That's 4 more employees that can go somewhere else. I just did penal colony and prohibition because it's going to be asked for. Rum 5,000. So I'm gonna when you did that 250 rum, that opened up 20% smuggler's rum. So just do a 50,000 volume on that, so you get more for the rum. So now they want you to export 5,000 on rum. Once you get a little bit of rum going, it's gonna want to do prohibition. And then it's going to want to do a bank interest, so that's why I built the bank. I deleted the Pirate Cove so it doesn't take any of the budget away, because you're not going to need it after that. So now I'm setting it to convict labor. I just did a rapid succession of stuff there. I'll try and just back it up here. Okay, so now they want you to research and issue the prohibition. We did that already, so that's just a quick one.
The plan.
Now they want you to, then they wanted you, and I missed it again, they want that restaurant in a bad crime area, so I did that already, so I got that. Now they want you to arrest 10 Tropicans. Anyone who actually just shows up to prison counts towards this, but what I like to do is just take about 11 or 12 people and stick them in the prison, because one of the things later is going to be prisoner income. So I want those people in there so I can get the income. I also put a couple parking garages around the bank so I can get the low crime rating, or high crime, I guess, rating around the bank. And then they'll ask you to have El Presidente visit your bank. So now I'm just picking usually 11-ish people. So now I can just go ahead, let the bank go, get the El Presidente to the bank. This is where it kind of slows down a little bit in the mission. Now they want you to build 3 prisons on this small island over here. It hasn't popped up yet, but I'm just getting ready by building the landing bay. You could either build a road there, which you can kind of do, or else you can just build the landing bay and then just build 3 prisons, because then you're just going to be moving them here in a second anyway. So of course I ran out of money, like I usually do, and these kind of things. So now I should have enough for a prison to get that. Oh, I ran out there. I'm waiting for the state loans, because I'm good. Okay, this was actually a key thing here. I just wanted to, okay, so now your El Presidente appeared at the bank, and you can either get $15,000 or you can get 3,000 Swiss money. And while it's enticing to go for the 15,000 in regular money, you're much better off to do the gets bribed and get the 3,000 in Swiss money, because one of the requirements later is going to be to have, I think, 17,000 in Swiss money. And with all these quests you're doing, you'll acquire Swiss money along the way, including one which will be penal colony plus prisoner income, which will give you the exact amount you need to move on in the scenario. And if you don't do that, then you got to find alternative means. So one way would be to set the work mode to the middle option on police department, which requires research, which requires time, and it requires to have some kind of criminal activity going on to lock people up, and that only gets you 50 Swiss dollars per person locked up. Or you can go after the building permit edict, and all that does is just skyrockets your costs to build stuff so that you can get money into your Swiss bank account. So, really, it's better to just do the El Prez gets bribed and take the 3,000. I put the interrogation room because it's going to be needed. I believe on the penal colony one that I keep referring to many times. So I have plenty of sugar, almost too much sugar. You kind of go back and forth if you really need both of them. So we're going to build that third prison after we get the state loans. We'll, I think, quick build it. And now set them all to convict labor. And now what I'm going to do is, now that I've completed that quest, I'm going to move 2 out of the 3 prisons off the small island. Because there's no point on having arrested Tropicans go all the way to that small island, because it takes time and you lose the benefit of convict labor in the meantime. So I'm going to move 1 prison close to the east end of the island. And here's this penal colony I'm referring to. And then I'm going to move the other one next to the existing prison because it's probably full, and then just demolish the last one. So now I'm just trying to generate interest. I don't want to buy or build anything. I just want to generate interest from the bank. So the higher your current bank balance is, the more interest you get each month. So I'm just watching. So now that I got the interest, it's going to want you to have homes in a crime area. So they want 7 bunkhouses and 3 mansions. Most of the time, you just need to build 5 bunkhouses and 3 mansions. So what I do is I just build a couple parking garages out in the middle of nowhere, and then quick build some bunkhouses until I get to the 7 needed, and then build the mansions. Perfect. So now you need to build, have 3 police stations. So now I'm just going to quick build 2 more police stations. And now they want you to go after the crime lord, the allies. So what you need to do is uncover the crime lord by first building a cabaret. So going quick build your cabaret. Now you can strike a shady deal with the crime lord. So go to your special citizens on the people tab. Find one that hasn't been arrested already. So this person here has been arrested already. So they're not a good option. They're not good. They're not good. Okay, perfect. This person has the shady deal available. Go ahead, select shady deal. Now it's the new quest. So this is what I was referring to before with the Swiss money. So right now I'm short, and the amount that I'm short by would be covered by the penal colony and prisoner income. So all I need to do is hit accept, or if you've completed already, hit the first option and have it complete.
Nice weather.
I'm trying to jack up the amount of prisoner income right now to complete the prisoner income quicker. But I'm going to have it in a couple turns here. I probably made a slight mistake not selecting that second option there. But because I was speed running, I probably wasn't thinking. So now I figured it out. I hit accept. I get the money needed. And now I have enough for the Swiss money. Now they want me to arrest the kingpin. So go back to your people. select the kingpin, hit arrest, and then I just always like to watch to see where they're at, to know what prison they're going to. Do I have enough slots in that prison for them? And now this happens sometimes where they go to their house. I don't get why. I probably should have just demolished the house. But they should here any second now. Yep. Go towards the prison. They're going to get into the prison, and it is complete. You have won the game. So I know that I took significantly longer than the 8 minutes and 5 seconds it took me to complete this, but I just wanted to point out a lot of stuff that I might go through kind of quick if you're watching it during a speed run. So that's about it for Speakeasy. If you like these kind of videos, press that like button. If you have a question or want to share your experiences, or maybe you have a way to do stuff better, then leave a comment below. And please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.